I've set myself a goal to walk 20,000 steps every day for 5 days, while working a 9 to 5. I'm doing this to see if it will help me lose weight while not having to diet at all. In just one working week, I'll be walking the equivalent of 2 marathons, and supposedly this should mean I burn an extra 700 calories per day. I'm also interested to see if there are any positive mental health effects, because I've been staring at a computer for way too long. Unfortunately, on day 1 of the challenge, my city was experiencing some extreme weather.
Here in the city of Cape Town, we've seen unprecedented strong winds, heavy rains, and also very cold temperatures.
It's not raining, so I'm good. It is now raining properly. Shit.
So day 1 was off to a really wet start.
Seeking some shelter underneath this tree, but it's quite a way to start the whole thing off. I'm wet, man. Okay, this is a bit much now. I need to find some sort of shelter.
The city of Cape Town woke up to the scenes of destruction as a powerful storm tore through South Africa's coastal city.
I could crawl under that table.
Meanwhile, elsewhere in the country,
I made a terrible mistake and I was walking around with my hood off. Just put my hood on, but it's sopping wet in there.
needless to say, I'll be checking the weather next time I do one of these challenges.
Miraculously, my feet are still dry. My socks. Oh my goodness! The river. Kind of scared to walk over this bridge right now. We made it, we didn't die. This is fun.
How long did I walk? Hour and 25 minutes. Can't wait to get dry and then to work. After getting dry, I decided to weigh myself, coming in at 91.35 kilograms. I also took some physique videos just to see if there is any change over the week. I then had a well-deserved hot cup of coffee, some breakfast, and settled into work for a few hours.
I just had lunch, going for a little walk, rock and roll. Yeah!
Thankfully, most of the storm seemed to have passed over and I was blessed with a bit of sunshine for this walk.
Oh, it feels so good to take a little break. Usually I just work right through the day.
It's been a long day at work. So, despite feeling quite tired and acting like a bit of an idiot, I walked to the gym and got a bit of training in for the day. I'm trying to keep muscle on my body throughout this process, so I'm going to try and train as much as I can. Just got back from the gym. We've got about 8,000 steps to go. Going to be doing a little bit of walking in the dark, which that's not ideal. That's not ideal. So with all the rain and having to work, I still had about 11,000 steps to get in before the day's end.
I made a terrible mistake. Chosen to walk up a big fat hill. God.
The clouds were looking concerningly grey and I didn't have my rain jacket and light was fading fast. And then something really weird happened.
There's something here. Listen. Shh. Can you hear that? Ooh. What the f*** is that? There's something weird. Our chair. Earlier it felt like a hand on my shoulder, but it wasn't like a normal hand. It was like an air hand, like kind of like a ghost. Like a ghost. Oh man, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. Can't wait to go eat some food. Nearly there. What are we on? 16,000. 4 to go. So my right foot started to ache a little bit. Not too bad, but hopefully that doesn't get any worse. It's pretty dark, pretty spooky. I think I really spooked myself out earlier making those jokes. Oh, but here comes a big group of runners. That's cool. I think I just scared the bejeebers out of some lady because I'm walking all fast. She's getting in her car. I'm like coming out of the darkness, pacing at her. Oh, those runners are gone. I'm back in the dark alone. No. I just want to go home now. Help! This is cool. Check this out. It's at the disco. Oh yeah.
Okay, so I was clearly a little delirious. Having had to do several hours of walking on day 1, I had underestimated the challenge.
Where am I? I don't know. Something strange. It's exhausting. Jesus, 20,000 steps. I thought this would just be easy breezy, but it's a bit of work.
So having freaked myself out walking around in the neighborhood, I decided to walk around the mall instead, as it was nice and well lit and felt a lot safer.
I think this thing's broken. Look at this. It's not even moving. What the hell?
So at the end of day 1, though I was questioning my life decisions, I was actually in a really good mood. And this was the first glimpse into the beautiful mental health effects this challenge would have on me.
We did it. My feet are sore. My legs are tired. But it was good. It was a good day.
So if day 1 taught me anything, it was that I needed to get stepping earlier in the day. So on day 2, I woke up at the crack of dawn and got to it.
Woo! It's quite chilly, quite a bit earlier than I usually wake up. I thought I was going to sleep amazingly, and I slept okay, but I wasn't sleeping like a baby or anything. Another day, another 20,000 steps.
It was actually really nice being up early and having a walk. It was a glorious morning, and it felt good to be getting going early in the day, especially once I got some caffeine in my system.
Finally got the good nectar of the gods. That's helping a bit. Yes, my legs are tired today. Yeah, I feel physically tired, but mentally quite good.
One thing that was immediately becoming clear was how calm I felt mentally. Usually I have a fair bit of anxiety when I start my day, as I think about the work day ahead. But starting the day outside, in the fresh air, off of screens, I was noticing a beautiful sense of peace. This alone was making the whole experience worth it.
I think what I'm going to do today is a bit of a different strategy. I'm just going to try walk more throughout the day, take a little bit more breaks at work, walk for 10 minutes here and there. It's about 7:30, I've got to get home, get showered and get to work.
Back on the stairs. Just going to get some milk, taking every chance I can get to get in every step I can get.
When you work a full-time job, as most of us do, getting in a shit ton of steps is difficult. 10,000 steps, super manageable. Maybe even 15, doable. 20? I don't know.
So after another full day of working and fitting in 10-minute walks here and there, I had about 8,000 steps to do at the end of the day.
So I realized a big mistake I was making with this whole thing. I've been checking my watch too much, and that's just making it drag out because I'm checking it every 10 minutes. No more checking the watch every 10 minutes. Just walk, enjoy the walk. Oh. What? It's just looking at the time.
While still checking my watch every 5 minutes, the last few thousand steps of day 2 seemed to take forever to finish.
Oh man, this is going on forever. All I want to do is sit on the couch.
Even though I was quite tired on day 2, I managed to finish the 20,000 steps earlier in the day by having a big walk in the morning and getting small bouts of steps throughout the day. I also decided not to go to gym as I was feeling drained. I ended the day with an ice cream and some Game of Thrones.
Good morning. Day 3. Did not want to get up this morning when my alarm went off. So I'm about an hour behind schedule. Need to get this brain turned on with a little caffeine. Hello, baby geese. Oh, darling.
After some coffee, I got to walking, but I was soon rudely interrupted by more rain.
Okay, now it has started to rain. So I don't really have rain walking clothes on. I've got this hoodie. I've got a pair of shorts on. I'm not going to walk in the rain too much today. I'm going to head home, get to work. Hopefully the rain dies down and I can get some walks throughout the day. We'll see. Might have to walk in the rain today, I don't know.
So I finished my morning walk with only 4,000 steps in the bag. But I was excited to see a package had arrived for me when I returned home.
Look what we got. A little bit of a package. What could it be?
I had been chafing pretty bad till this point, so I ordered some sexy cycling shorts to prevent that.
I'm gonna just do 15 minutes around the block, back to work. Oh man, I've got so many steps to do. Man, the one thing about these bike shorts, they're hot. My shins hurt. I'm only halfway there. 10,000 steps, good.
So I was feeling a little rough, but with some good spandex around my thighs, I decided to take a new route, and I found this ended up being quite helpful.
Okay, something is happening. Starting to feel a little bit better, I think.
I was finding it quite remarkable what a difference the simple act of walking was having on my mood and mental health. Even though I was tired, I was really enjoying myself.
Oh, alright, just 6 to go. I'm feeling better, I'm feeling more positive. We got this.
I think in this digital age, and especially when you work a desk job, staring at a screen all day, it's so important to get outside and to move your body. I know it's not always easy, but little bits here and there can make a huge difference.
We did it! Woo! This is the best part of the whole day. Getting into bed.
On day 4, I got up early once again. I was tired, but I was really getting into the rhythm of things at this point.
Alrighty, 2 hours of walking, here we come. I need to go get a coffee. I was tired this morning, but it's almost like my willpower's increased or something. So maybe all this walking and not using any music or anything like that's working.
Another great part of this challenge, and something I noticed later while editing this video, is just how much beautiful scenery I got to see doing all these steps. I'm lucky to live in such a beautiful place, and oftentimes I don't even notice because I'm staring at screens.
I've given up on the no earbuds. It's crazy. I'm kind of having a wildly euphoric and inspiring walk this morning. It's also just such a beautiful morning. I'm having a really wonderful time today. Feeling so good.
I'll be honest, before doing this challenge I was struggling a little emotionally. I'd been working so hard chasing some elusive goals, and all that time, it's crazy to think that the simple act of walking could be such an emotional and creative aid.
It is a beautiful morning. It is absurdly beautiful. I've worked it out. I do about 500 steps every 10 minutes. A couple of those throughout the day will really add up. I can't reiterate enough just how good I feel this morning. It's actually crazy. I feel so chipper and sort of hopeful and glad to be alive and taking in the smells and feel like sort of inspired by the scenery, by the world around me. Look, I'm going in reverse. Yes, I'm taking the lift, so sue me. Anyway, today was a good day for steps. Just got back from a quick gym session, just shy of 16,000 steps. The best place I've been in at this time of day. It felt like the easiest way to do it is really breaking them up, and also that first big walk in the morning. Just walking throughout the day, it's made a big difference. 7:30.
I've got 600 steps to get. I will just get them walking around my apartment today. So on day 4, I wrapped up the day with another 20,000 steps in the bag, and I was feeling great, but I wasn't prepared for the difficulties that lay ahead on day 5.
Feeling pretty tired this morning. Had the best sleep. It was so good. I have done very few steps today. I just went and got a coffee this morning, so I'm only at 1,700.
Today has been a very stressful day at work. It is nearly 4 and I've done 2,500 steps. Actually really nervous about getting in the steps I need to do. Yes, I just need to go walk for 3 hours. Something like that. Oh God. 5 p.m. Only 3,000 steps. I don't know if I'm going to make it today. I don't know. So day 5 was proving to be the most difficult day of the challenge. I had made the mistake of sleeping in and I didn't get my usual 90 minutes of walking done early. I've just been walking as fast as I possibly can for the past 90 minutes. And I've done well. I'm at 12,500, so I've got 7.5 to go, so I might make it. One thing I am noticing is, I think from walking at such a speed, like walking as fast as I can, I'm getting quite sore in my joints, my one knee, my hip, my one ankle. One of the cool things I'm noticing, before I started, it was a really hectic day at work, and I was feeling pretty overwhelmed, pretty anxious, and like a bit dreadful. And right now I'm actually feeling so good. All my anxiety's gone. Feeling tired, but feeling great. And even having to deal with this kind of stressful personal issue, I'm feeling okay about it, resilient, and like I'm able to manage it in a nice kind of calm way. So that's really cool. It's really reminding me the importance of moving. And though I may not continue to do 20,000 steps a day, I'm definitely going to continue doing 10 to 15, just because the mental health benefits are fantastic. So good. Okay, where are we at? 14.5. So I'd managed to get in 12,000 steps after work, which honestly surprised me. With 5,000 steps to go, I was determined to finish the challenge. So while playing some Apex Legends, I walked and even ran around my apartment between games. And then an hour before midnight, I took the last few steps of the week. Getting in those last few steps. 200 to go. Oh, what's that? Spooky. Spooky stuff. Someone's following me.
Here it is. Can't believe it.
On day 6, I was happy to see that I had lost about 1 kg or just over 2 pounds, and this had been while eating very freely throughout the week. There wasn't a noticeable difference in my physique, but given that it was 5 days, this is expected. More importantly than any of this was the profound effect the challenge had on my mental health. It was most certainly challenging to do this while working my full-time job, but honestly, I haven't felt so good in a long time.